Iron is an essential nutrient that plays an important role in many bodily functions. The recommended daily intake is based on an average intake of 18 milligrams per day. However, individual requirements vary based on a person's gender and life stage. Since non-heme iron tends to be less easily absorbed by our bodies than heme iron, the RDI for vegetarians and vegans is 1.8 times higher than for meat eaters. Here is a list of 19 plant foods that are high in iron. Legumes, including beans, peas and lentils, are great sources of iron. Listed below are the varieties containing the most iron, from highest to lowest. 1. Soy products. Soybeans and foods derived from soybeans are packed with iron. In fact, soybeans contain around 8.8 milligrams of it per cup, or 49% of the RDI. The same portion of natto, a fermented soybean product, offers 15 milligrams. Similarly, 6 ounces of tofu or tempeh each offer 3 to 3.6 milligrams of iron. 1. Lentils, beans and peas. Lentils are another iron-filled food, providing 6.6 milligrams per cup cooked. Lentils contain a significant amount of protein, complex carbs, fiber, folate and manganese as well. White, lima, red kidney and navy beans closely follow soybeans, offering 4.4 to 6.6 milligrams of iron per cup cooked. However, chickpeas and black-eyed peas have the highest iron content. Gram per gram, vegetables often have a higher iron content than foods typically associated with high iron, such as meat and eggs. 1. Leafy greens. Leafy greens, such as spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard and beet greens contain between 2.5 to 6.4 milligrams of iron per cooked cup. For example, 100 grams of spinach contains 1.1 times more iron than the same amount of red meat and 2.2 times more than 100 grams of salmon. Other iron-rich veggies that fit in this category include broccoli, cabbage and Brussels sprouts, which contain between 1 and 1.8 milligrams per cooked cup. 1. Tomato paste. Wondering why raw tomatoes? Raw tomatoes contain very little iron. However, when dried or concentrated, they offer a much greater amount. For instance, half a cup of tomato paste offers 3.9 milligrams of iron. Sun-dried tomatoes are another iron-rich source. Tomatoes are also a great source of vitamin C, which helps increase iron absorption. 5. Palm hearts. Palm hearts are a tropical vegetable rich in fiber, potassium, manganese, vitamin C and folate. A lesser-known fact about palm hearts is that they also contain a fair amount of iron. 6. Mushrooms. Certain varieties of mushrooms are particularly rich in iron. Oyster mushrooms may offer up to twice as much iron, whereas portobello and shiitake mushrooms contain very little. 7. Potatoes. Potatoes contain significant amounts of iron, mostly concentrated in their skins. More specifically, one large, unpeeled potato provides 3.2 milligrams of iron, which is 18% of the RDI. 8. Seeds. Pumpkin, sesame, hemp and flax seeds are the seeds richest in iron, containing around 1.2 to 4.2 milligrams per 2 tablespoons. Products derived from these seeds are also worth considering. Hummus, tahini, provide some amount of iron. Seeds contain good amounts of plant protein, fiber, calcium, magnesium, zinc, selenium, antioxidants, and other beneficial plant compounds. 9. Nuts. Nuts and nut butters contain quite a bit of non-heme iron. This is especially true for almonds, cashews, pine nuts, and macadamia nuts, which contain between 1 to 1.6 milligrams of iron per ounce. But remember that blanching or roasting nuts may damage their nutrients, so favor raw and unblanched varieties. Also, don't forget to choose a 100% natural variety to avoid an unnecessary dose of added oils, sugars, and salt. 10. Prunes. Prunes are known for their mild laxative effect, which helps relieve constipation. But did you know they're also a good source of iron? Prune juice, in particular, offers about 3 milligrams of iron per cup. That's around 17% of the RDI and is twice as much iron than the same quantity of prunes. 11. Olives. They contain around 3.3 milligrams of iron per 3.5 ounces. 12. Mulberries. Not only do they offer around 2.6 milligrams of iron per cup, 14% of the RDI, but this quantity of mulberries also meets 85% of the RDI for vitamin C. 13. Oats. Is oatmeal your favorite breakfast option? Did you know a cup of cooked oats contains around 3.4 milligrams of iron in it? What's more, oats contain a soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which may help promote gut health, increase feelings of fullness, and reduce cholesterol and blood sugar. 14. Quinoa. Quinoa is a gluten-free pseudo-cereal rich in complete protein, fiber, complex carbs, vitamins, and minerals. It offers around 2.8 milligrams of iron per cup cooked, or 16% of the RDI. 15. Amaranth. Amaranth is a pseudo-cereal, which is gluten-free ancient grain that doesn't grow from grasses like other grains do. Amaranth contains around 5.2 milligrams of iron per cup cooked. Interestingly, amaranth is one of the few complete sources of plant proteins and also contains good amounts of complex carbs, fiber, manganese, phosphorus, and magnesium. 16. Spelt. Spelt is another iron-rich ancient grain. It contains around 3.2 milligrams of iron per cup cooked, or 18% of the RDI. However, not all grains are equally beneficial. For instance, grain processing typically removes parts of the grain that contain fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, including iron. For this reason, whole grains typically contain more iron than processed grains. 17. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate contains significantly more nutrients than its milk chocolate counterpart. Not only does it offer 3.3 milligrams of iron per ounce, but it also contains a good amount of fiber, magnesium, copper, and manganese. 18. Blackstrap molasses. Blackstrap molasses is a sweetener often claimed to be healthier than table sugar. In terms of iron, it contains around 1.8 milligrams of iron per 2 tablespoons. Since they are high in sugar, don't forget to check on portion size. 19. Coconut milk. Coconut milk can be a tasty alternative to cow's milk. Although very high in fat, coconut milk also contains a good amount of iron. The heme iron found in meat and animal products is generally more easily absorbed by the human body than the non-heme iron found in plants. However, there are various strategies that can be employed to increase the body's ability to absorb non-heme iron. For that, watch the video on lower absorption of iron. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Stay safe, stay healthy.